Mix egg with Vaseline, and you unlock a 100-year-old secret they never wanted you to know. Hidden for generations in parts of Asia, this unusual combination delivers results so powerful you'll wonder why no one told you sooner. First, grab 2 small jars. Yes, 2. There's a reason for this, which you'll see shortly. In the first jar, crack a fresh egg. With the help of a clean plastic bottle, gently squeeze and release to separate the yolk from the white. We're going to need the yolk for this recipe, but keep that egg white nearby. It will still play a role. Now add 1 tablespoon of egg white back into the jar with the yolk. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Next, it's time for the star companion. 1 tablespoon of Vaseline. At first glance, you might think this is an odd combination, but trust me, every ingredient here has a purpose. To boost the effect, take a fresh lime, slice it in half, and squeeze 1 tablespoon of lime juice into the mixture. Don't go overboard. Too much will throw off the balance. The acidity will help break down and blend the Vaseline with the egg, forming a smooth, creamy paste. Stir slowly, watching the transformation as the ingredients merge together. Right now, you might be wondering what exactly you're making. The texture, the scent, the unusual pairing. It's all intriguing. But the best part is still to come. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. Once your mixture is silky and uniform, it's ready to use. This method, combining egg, Vaseline, and lime, has been used for over a century in traditional beauty care. In many households, it's treasured for its powerful restorative properties. Here's how to apply it. Take a small amount of the mixture and gently spread it over the chosen area, whether it's your face, your hands, your feet, or anywhere you want to see a transformation. Massage in gentle circular motions so it penetrates evenly. For an even greater effect, wrap the area lightly in plastic wrap to trap warmth and lock in the active ingredients. Leave it for 10 to 15 minutes, enough time for the magic to happen. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. When the time is up, remove the wrap and gently wipe away the mixture with a soft cloth or tissue. As you do, notice the difference right away. The skin feels smoother, more hydrated, and refreshed in a way that's almost unbelievable. This simple blend, made with ingredients you probably already have at home, is cost-effective, easy to prepare, and delivers results you can feel immediately. Thanks for staying until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this tip with someone who loves discovering clever, budget-friendly tricks. See you in the next video.
Did you know that if you put toothpaste inside your bread, you can solve a big problem that people have at home? After I discovered this, I never spent money on it again. And for this amazing tip, we'll need a piece of stale bread. The kind of bread you would use to make toast or would simply throw away. Using a grater, we'll grate half of this bread. I'm sure you or someone you know faces this problem at home. And usually everyone, especially women, gets scared when they see this at home. But with this simple trick, you'll solve your problem. Next, we'll use toothpaste. You can use whichever one you prefer, whether white or colored like this. Add approximately 1 tablespoon of toothpaste. Then, we'll need 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm using regular refined sugar. Finally, add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Then mix all the ingredients very well. I imagine that at this point, you're curious and wondering what this strange mixture is for. I'll show you soon, and it will be worth the wait. Once it reaches this consistency, it's ready. And for those who haven't figured it out yet, this is a powerful homemade poison for cockroaches and rats. But mostly for cockroaches. They are attracted by the smell of the bread and sugar and end up eating it. But in reality, they're also eating the toothpaste and baking soda. These ingredients contain chemical components they cannot digest. That's why they're eliminated. Just place the mixture in a few containers and spread them around the house, especially in places where you notice their presence. At my house, I had a lot of problems with cockroaches in this cabinet where I keep pots, especially on very hot days. But after I started using this mixture, they completely disappeared. That's why I strongly recommend you try it out. I bet it will solve your problem too. Place the mixture in strategic spots, like near drains, at the house entrance, and in kitchen corners. They'll definitely disappear from your house. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Big hugs and see you soon.
Did you know that if you put washing powder in your bread, you will solve the problem that many people are afraid of at home? After I learned this, I never spent money again. To start, we will need 2 tablespoons of washing powder. You can use any washing powder you have at home. Comment below with your city. Let's see where everyone's watching from. Now we will add a spoonful of toothpaste. And the best part is that it can be any brand that you have at home. You can use white or any other color. Rate this tip from 0 to 10. I'd love to know what you think. Comment yes if you're going to try this at home. We will also add a spoonful and a half of sugar. It can be refined. I am sure that you have or know someone who has this big problem at home. And women are usually very afraid when they see this at home. Tag a friend who needs to try this trick. But this simple and easy tip will solve your problem. Now I will stir very well to mix these ingredients, making sure that everything is well mixed. After mixing everything very well, I will also need a piece of stale bread or an old biscuit. It is preferable to use bread because bread is tastier and has chemical leavening. But if you don't have any, use biscuits. Using your hands, break up the bread like this, placing all of its pieces in this mixture that we are preparing. And then, just mix it very well to mix all of the ingredients. Here, I made it with just 1 piece of bread. If you want to make a larger quantity, just double the ingredients and especially the stale bread. Now I'm going to use 2 disposable bottles. And with the scissors, I'm going to remove the bottom. This will serve as a base for us to distribute this mixture throughout our house. And here it is ready. For those who didn't understand this one, it's a potent homemade poison for cockroaches and rats. The bread and biscuits will attract these bugs directly to the trap, and the washing powder and toothpaste will put an end to this problem once and for all. So simple but very effective. We must remember that these insects transmit diseases. Therefore, cleaning our homes is essential. Do you have a similar hack at home? Share it in the comments. The best way to prevent it is to keep the environment clean and sanitized. To do this, put it in containers and spread it around your house, especially in places where you notice their presence. Here at home, I had a lot of problems with cockroaches in the cupboard under the sink, especially on hot days. But after I started using this, they disappeared from my house. That's why I highly recommend trying it. It will definitely solve your problem too. Please place it strategically around your house. I'm sure you'll thank me a lot. May God be with you all and see you tomorrow.
Just add mothballs to your fabric softener and you'll thank me later. I stopped wasting money. It happens to everyone. After this tip, your home will never be the same. To do this, it's simple. First, get a pack of mothballs and then use 3 balls for this tip. Once you've done this, get some absorbent paper. It can also be a cloth. Then, put the mothballs right in the middle of the paper. Then, fold the paper like this. Now, with the help of a tool or object that you have at hand, crush everything until it's well ground into a fine powder. After that, get a large container. It can be one that you use for cleaning purposes later, and add all this mothball powder. Then add 4 cups of hot water and stir until all the powder dissolves. Once done, we'll need vinegar, but it has to be white vinegar or alcohol vinegar. It can't be any other type of vinegar. We're going to add about 150 milliliters of vinegar. Mix it well. Now we're going to need some fabric softener. I'm using this one, but feel free to use whatever you prefer. If possible, use a concentrated one, because the scent will be much better. So add 2 capfuls of concentrated fabric softener. We're also going to add some dish detergent. I'm using this white one, but again, feel free to use whatever you prefer. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of dish detergent. And finally, we're going to add 4 more cups of water, but this time at room temperature. Mix it a little more. Our mixture is ready, friends. Now just take a 2-liter plastic bottle, which is the exact amount of our mixture, and transfer everything into the bottle. You can make a small hole in the cap, as this will make it easier to apply later. Now, friends, What we've just made here is the best floor cleaner for your home. That's right. With this product, you can clean, disinfect, and perfume your floors. And that's not all. Because of the mothballs, it will also help keep insects away, especially cockroaches. In hot weather, these insects tend to appear more frequently, and this product can help keep them away. So you won't need to buy floor cleaners and fresheners anymore. It's an incredible product that offers all these benefits in one, and you can use it in any room of the house, on the bathroom floor, in the kitchen, in the living room, whatever you prefer. I'm sure this product will help you and you'll be very happy with the results. I really hope you enjoyed today's tip. See, this is the candle that never goes out, and that leaves your home smelling great for a long time. Learn how to make an endless candle. In today's video, you will learn how to make this homemade candle, which in addition to decorating your home, will leave it super fragrant. To do this, we will need a lemon cut into slices. It is not necessary to cut the slices too thin or too thick. We will also need a glass container. You can use mason jars, which are great for this. Now we will add coarse salt. There is no exact amount, but you can add about 2 fingers of coarse salt. After adding the salt, we will add the lemon slices that we cut. You can arrange them the way I am doing. We will position them like this to leave space for the water. And as I mentioned, there is no exact amount for this. The amount will depend on the size of the jar in which you are making the candle. But basically, you will add water, leaving a space of about 2 fingers, since we will also add more ingredients. The next ingredient we're going to add is cloves. Cloves, in addition to being very fragrant, also help to scare away insects, especially mosquitoes. If you prefer, you can add cinnamon. But here I'm using ingredients that I already had at home. Next, I'm going to add a little eucalyptus essence. It will enhance the citrus scent of our candle, making it even more fragrant. You can find this essence in pharmacies or natural product stores. To finish, we're going to top it off with cooking oil. This will be our fuel, and since oil doesn't mix with water, it will stay on top, exactly as we need it. Once that's done, we're going to need some disposable cups. I think everyone has some at home, maybe from birthdays or celebrations. Use scissors to cut out the bottom, since we're only going to need the bottom part. After cutting out the bottom, make a small hole in the middle, since that's where we're going to pass the wick of our candle. I'm going to use a piece of string from a traditional candle. To do this, you can melt the string or cut it. I prefer to cut it, as it is easier and less work. Now just pass the string through the hole we made, and then place the wick in our container. And our homemade candle is ready. Just light the candle and place it in any room of your house. You can even use it for a special dinner, as it looks very pretty. It will last for hours and hours, leaving the room with a wonderful smell. Whenever you want to use it, just add more oil. You can even use used cooking oil, which also works. So that was our tip for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Hugs, and see you in the next video. In just a few hours, there will be no more rats, cockroaches, or other insects in your home. Guys, if you are having problems with rats, cockroaches, or other insects in your home or garden and prefer to avoid using toxic poisons, then I have the perfect solution for you. This homemade poison is completely safe and does not involve the use of toxic substances. Tell me, what are the pests that appear most in your home? Rats or cockroaches? To eliminate these 2 types of pests safely and effectively, you can use this simple homemade preparation. And guys, it really is very easy. Take a container and add 3 spoons of baking soda. Also add a spoonful of sugar, and finally 2 spoons of wheat flour. Now just mix everything very well. This mixture is very effective against rats. When rats consume the flour, it expands in their stomach due to the absorption of liquids, which can cause digestive problems. To complete our mixture, we will also use 6 cucumber slices. Place a little of the mixture directly on the cucumber slices that we cut. Once this is done, simply place it in places where rats and cockroaches usually appear, such as the kitchen or living room. The digestion process will take approximately an hour, so be patient. When rats and cockroaches consume this mixture, it expands in their stomach due to the yeast present in the baking soda. As a result, they will not be able to digest it properly, causing them to disappear from your home. This trick is highly effective against cockroaches, as these insects cannot tolerate the smell of cucumber and will avoid areas with this fragrance. Cockroaches that are close to the slices will be attracted to the sugar and will consume the mixture. The baking soda will be lethal to these insects, causing them to fall on their backs. One of the reasons I like to use this combination is because it is very safe, with no risk of accidental poisoning for children or pets. In addition, it is effective and fast. This incredible tip represents a natural and economical alternative to traditional methods of eliminating these pests. The best part is that the ingredients needed for this trick are easy to find in any supermarket. Plus, they're inexpensive, which means you won't have to spend a lot of money on chemicals or pest control services. If you want to get rid of rats, cockroaches, or other insects once and for all in a safe, effective, and cost-effective way, this tip is the perfect solution. So that was today's tip. I hope you enjoyed it. A big hug and see you in the next video. Why does a Chinese doctor advise his patients to put lemon on their knees, even if they have problems such as back, wrist, knee, and leg pain? You will no longer have pain in your legs, lower back, or joints. To start with this tip, we will need a lemon. Cut the lemon into small pieces. Lemon is one of the fruits that you cannot do without in your home due to its medicinal properties. It is anti-inflammatory, fighting inflammation and relieving the symptoms of conditions such as arthritis. It is also a natural painkiller, and its sulfur compounds help relieve chronic joint pain. Lemon is wonderful. Cut everything into small pieces and store in a glass container with a lid. Now, we will need cloves. Cloves, also known as golden cloves, have several health benefits and can be used to treat infections and pain, in addition to improving coughs and increasing sexual desire. These benefits are due to their antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, expectorant, spasmodic, and aphrodisiac properties. It is also rich in nutrients such as vitamin A, vitamin E, and beta-carotene. Add a few cloves to the container without specifying the exact amount. Now, we will need bay leaves. Bay leaves are a medicinal plant that is widely used to add flavor and aroma to food, but they also have medicinal properties. They are used in traditional medicine to help treat digestive problems, infections, stress, anxiety, and pain. Add 3 bay leaves to the container. Finally, add a tablespoon of coarse salt. Coarse salt is an excellent mineral for massaging painful joints. Now add alcohol until all the ingredients inside the container are covered. Cover tightly, and it is ready. However, before using it, it is necessary to let it rest for 7 days until it is completely prepared. Store it in a dark place. But how do you use it after the 7 days? My dear friends, what we have just made is a natural balm, and it is very simple to use. Apply the liquid to the painful areas and massage gently to facilitate absorption and relieve the pain for a few minutes. Use on your knees, elbows, shoulders, wrists, ankles, and lower back. No matter what pain you are feeling now, over time you will feel enormous relief. Apply 3 times a day, and the results will be incredible. This is wonderful, and everyone should learn it. But remember not to give up on exercise. I'll stop here. A big kiss.
Just sprinkle some baking soda on your hands. Once you understand why, you'll want to try it today. In a bowl, add a good handful of rosemary, fresh or dried, whatever you have at home. Then pour it into a pot with 1 liter of water. Let it simmer on low heat for about 3 minutes, until that strong smell comes out, the kind that feels like a warm hug from Grandma. Actually, this little trick was taught to me by my neighbor's grandmother, one of those old-school ladies from the countryside who fixed everything with herbs and a prayer. She always used to say, if you don't take care of your hands, the rest of your body feels it too. And now, here's the little secret that makes all the difference. Add 1 cup of white vinegar to the rosemary tea you just made. Stir it well and set it aside. She always said this was the part that made everything more powerful. Now, in a separate bowl, add 3 heaping tablespoons of baking soda. This was her magic powder. She used it on her skin, her feet, and especially her hands. She swore that once she started using this, she never needed expensive creams again. Now comes the most important step. Grab a large basin, one of those big ones everyone has at home, and soak your hands in it. Slowly pour in the rosemary and vinegar tea we prepared earlier. You'll feel the warmth creeping into your skin, and that's when the magic starts. While your hands are soaking, grab a pinch of baking soda and rub it directly into your nails and knuckles. Massage gently. Let it sit for 10 minutes. Doing this just twice a week can help eliminate odors, brighten your skin, and even fight off fungus and cracks. Repeat this twice a week. It's simple, it's natural, and the results speak for themselves. Lots of people who tried it said they felt a difference in just a few days. The smell fades away, nails get stronger, and you feel this lightness in your hands. Like something you forgot even existed. So tell me, are you going to try this out? Leave a comment with a rating from 0 to 10, just so I know if I should keep sharing more recipes like this one. A doctor has just revealed something that many people have been ignoring for years. It's not a miracle. It's not a trend. It's something that's always been with you. Right there, in the palm of your hand. 4 movements. 5 minutes. 0 effort. Discover how to respond to these signals with something so simple it feels unreal. The solution is closer than you think. Step 1. The hormonal shortcut that almost no one knows about. Place your thumbs on your collarbone and count 60 heartbeats. This simple technique has been used by professionals to help calm the body quickly, and it might be your secret to much lighter and more productive days. Step 2. The energy unlock. Using your thumbs, gently massage the back of your neck in a circular motion. You might be surprised by the sense of relief and focus that follows. 2 simple gestures. 0 effort. And an effect you feel instantly. Want more? Watch until the end. Step 3. The movement that activates your circulation in seconds. Rotate your ankles as if you were drawing circles in the air. This simple gesture, according to experts, stimulates circulation and may help relieve the feeling of heavy legs at the end of the day. Do this for a few minutes, and feel the difference when you stand up. Step 4. The silent assault of sugar. Have you ever tried massaging your pinky finger with rhythmic pressure? It may seem simple, but studies show that small actions like this can help the body respond better to everyday excesses. According to Diabetes Canada, 1 in 3 adults lives with prediabetes without knowing it. And while many ignore the signs, your body is working all the time to protect you. This gesture could be the push your system needed. Time is ticking, and the choice is yours. 5 minutes today could be the beginning of a transformation that happens while you sleep. No gym required, no miracle promises, just you. Save this video, set a daily alarm, and when you notice the first change, tag me.
Just put naphthalene on cotton and see what happens. This forbidden secret makes rich people's homes smell like pure luxury without overspending. Ever walked into a home so elegant that even the air felt different? It wasn't expensive perfume or obsessive cleaning, it was technique. Grab a plastic container, an empty ice cream tub works, avoid glass, naphthalene sublimates goes from solid to gas, and the internal pressure can crack fragile containers. Safety first to avoid accidents. Place a cotton pad on the bottom, makeup pads work. On top, add 2 crushed mothballs, pure naphthalene with no added repellent. Its vapor is highly volatile and well known for driving away moths and roaches. As it sublimates, it releases aromatic molecules that quickly saturate the space, giving you cleaner air without bugs. Then add 1 tablespoon of baking soda and then 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. They react immediately and release carbon dioxide, basic, documented chemistry. That gas helps move nearby air and disperse the scent, so the room feels lighter and better ventilated. Now the premium touch, 3 drops of your favorite perfume, if you don't have any, use fabric softener. Modern perfumery shows that tiny doses fixed on porous surfaces extend scent perception. That way you get a long-lasting smell without overdoing it. Next, add 5 or 6 whole cloves. They contain eugenol, a compound studied for its insect repellent action, giving you a cozy aroma with extra natural protection. Don't seal the container completely. Naphthalene needs to breathe. Take the lid and poke several holes. Heat an old fork for about 10 seconds on the stove and use it to perforate. It's quick and practical, and it lets vapors out in a controlled way, scenting the space without building pressure. Close with the perforated lid and place it in 3 key spots. 1 side the closet, especially if you store blankets or winter clothes. 2 behind the toilet, the most humid area in the house. 3 in the car, under the seat, to neutralize food and damp odors. It works because constant airflow carries the aromatic compounds. And the millionaire trick? Set the container inside the air conditioning system at the return vent, never blocking fans. When you turn it on, the airflow spreads the scent through the whole house, like a luxury diffuser for a fraction of the price. Check the manual and keep it away from kids and pets. Maximum benefit with responsibility. If you don't try this today, you'll keep fighting humidity, mildew, and bad smells. I made mine 6 months ago and haven't spent a penny on deodorizers since. Now it's your turn. Save this method, send it to anyone who complains about musty odor, and tell me in the comments if it worked for you. See you in the next video. Open the windows 5 minutes beforehand and dust. The scent sets better and lasts longer. No refills.